Today we have Ginger Boy on Aclazotz, Deepest Betrayal. He wants everyone discarding cards to gain an advantage. I am playing Nalaar, console survival. The goal is to make as many Thopters as possible and swing for lethal. Alberto is playing Zimone, Mystery Unraveler. Manifest Dread as many cards as possible to turn permanents face up. Game Dev is playing Zhulodok, Void Gorger, playing big Eldrazi's and double cascading to overrun the others.
Everyone good? I have one land. Something. Everyone
If
happy?
everyone's ready, then
I'm good.
we can go.
Draw for turn. I'll play a swamp. I'll tap it for a prism ring. I'll name black. Whenever I cast a black spell, I gain 1 life. Pass.
I will draw for the turn. I will cast a mountain and I will pass the turn.
I will draw. I will put a Mosswort Bridge down, hide away 4 and pass.
I will hope and pray. Draw.
Me too, dude. Me too.
There's a power plant and pass.
Upkeep, draw. Yes. Play a swamp. And I'll tap 2 for a burglar rat. ETB, each opponent discards a card, and I'll gain a life because of Prison Ring.
Forest.
I will play discard a Myriad Construct.
I'll discard a Aurelia the Law Above.
Ooh, and then I'll pass.
I'll draw. I will play a Plains and I will tap both of them to plot this Cunning Coyote. So it's currently not on the battlefield.
Ah.
Both you talk like you should be in movies. Makes me jealous.
I will do a Rampant Growths, and I'm going to find a forest and pass.
I'm going to draw. Play an
There's
Earth
a leaf.
Mine. That hurts my soul.
Like
Oh my God.
SpongeBob.
Tron
Bottom of the
lands?
sea.
And-
Tron
Oh,
lands.
not yet. I don't have the other one in my hand.
Oh
so.
my God,
Oh.
imagine starting
would be
hand
cool.
all 3 Tron.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
pass.
Draw for turn, miss a land drop. Who wants to have their pants pulled down? I think Game does. I'll cast Inquisitive Kozilek. Reveal target player reveals their hand. I choose non-land 3 or less. Player
Literally
discards.
told you, do not have another land in hand.
Get rid of that power stone.
Oh, we're just hurting me for mana altogether.
Eldrazi has to be punished a little bit off the start. We'll pass.
Yeah,
I
let's
can't
punish the
win with this
Eldrazi
deck.
with an Eldrazi spell.
Then draw.
True.
I will cast a Temple of Triumph and I will scry 1. I will keep that on top. For 2, I will cast my commander. So I will play the Cunning Coyote from exile. I will target my commander. I will make a Thopter. I will swing the Nalaar at Ginger Boy for 3/4. A Thopter at Alberto and the Cunning Coyote at Game.
I'll take 1.
Take 2.
Pass the turn.
And upkeep and draw. Play forest. Tap out for my commander. And then pass turn.
Okay, draw. Still no land, but I will tap 2. So I'm going to play an Investigator's Journal. It gets 5 counters on it for creatures on the board. All it does is I pay 2 to remove a counter, and I get to tap it and draw a card. So
A player controls. It'll get 3. Untap, draw.
Oh yeah, true. You only get
Oh.
3 counters.
I'll do 3 then.
Still better than 1.
Facts. 2 for Nesm's Informant. ETB. Each opponent discards a card. I'll gain a life. And I'll pass turn. I really wish I had a land.
Tap. Upkeep and draw. I will tap 3 to cast Cut a Deal. Each opponent draws a card, then you draw a card for each opponent who drew a card. Draw 3. 1, 2,
Yeah, who
and
would want to
3.
not draw cards? Come on.
I'm okay with that drawing.
You kind of helped me. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of helped me too in a way. Did we draw the same thing?
I will play a Mountain. Ginger Boy, do you have any flyers at the moment? No, right?
No, sir.
I will swing with the Thopter at you for 1.
Take 1.
Okay. I will tap 1 to cast Light Up the Stage for its spectacle cost. Because I dealt damage, you lost life. Exile the 2 cards. It's a Demonic Ruckus and it's a Plains. So I can play these until my next turn as the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play Terramorphic Expanse. I will manifest Dread.
Theme game. I'm gonna laugh if we did.
I drew a
Okay,
land, but it's not
free.
it's a messed up land.
I'll
Oh,
play
mine's
this
very
face
good.
down creature. I'm gonna crack the Terramorphic Expanse. And I'm going to get a island, so it's going to be the second time. So I can turn a permanence I control face up. I'll turn this face up, which is a Trail of Mystery. Mr. Zhulodok, have some Zimone. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. That would have been useful. I still had my Power Stone.
It's the first thing I saw was 3. Sorry.
Could have taken one of the big boys out of my hand.
It's 3 or less. 3 CMC or less. Mm.
At least you have your journal. At least you can draw. Maybe you get a land. I mean,
At least
it's
you have your
better than
journal.
nothing.
Draw.
gotta
I'm gonna
pay
tap
fee.
2. I am gonna remove a counter.
Go on, you
I'm
can
gonna
do
draw
it.
a card.
Draw lands. You can do it.
Oh, I already got
It's
a
a
land. I
scour.
just need to play it this way. So I'm going to play this tapped and return this Urza to my hand.
Hmm.
Puts me right at 7. Pass turn.
I mean, it is a land.
Upkeep.
It's better than nothing.
Draw.
Oh, I mean, I drew up 2 lands, but I had to get that on the field before I hurt myself.
1 Soul Ring.
Well, see, you don't need lands anymore. You have Soul Ring.
Yeah,
You're done.
that's someone made me draw that. It was great. And then I'll tap the Soul Ring and 1 more for a Unstoppable Slasher. The 2/3 Death Touch. When he deals common damage to a player, they lose half their life, rounded up. And then if he were to die and he had no counters on it, he comes back tapped with 2 sun counters. And I'll pass.
Okay. And tap. Upkeep and draw. First, I'm going to cast this Plains from exile, and I will make another hasty Thopter. I will pay 1 red, and let's see, 2 white to cast a Clean Merry Champion. It's a 2/2 creature with double strike and heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Clean, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until the end of your next turn. Tap both of my mountains to cast Demonic Ruckus out of exile, targeting Cleon. It's Enchant Creature. Enchant Creature gets +1/+1 and has Menace and Trample. And when it goes into the graveyard, I will draw a card. It will also trigger the commander to make another Thopter, and also will trigger because I targeted Clean. So I will exile Embrace the Unknown. And then we go to combat. What's the biggest creature you have, Ginger Boy?
A 2/3 Death Touch. So when he dies, he comes back. And if he hits you, lose half.
Okay, I will swing 2 Thopters at you, and I will swing Pia Nalaar to game.
Take 2. Boop. Boop.
And then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will pay 2. I will turn this Den Protector face up with Megamorph. It's a Megamorphing Power Ranger. He gets +2/+2 because he flips face up, and I will get a target card from my graveyard to my hand. Also, Dead Mist Raptor triggers. Whenever permanent I control is turned face up, I can return Dead Mist Raptor from my graveyard to the battlefield. Face up or face down. I'm going to put this face down, but you don't know what it is. And I'll get Terramorphic Expanse to hand, and since this enters, I can search for a basic land, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle. So I'm going to do that. Grab a forest. A Trail of Mystery. Put that to hand. So I have 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. I have 10. I'll pay 1 and activate Musword Bridge. And I will cast a World Spine Worm. That was under the Hideaway. I'll play Terramorphic Expanse as land for turn. I will manifest Dread. I'll put this here and this here. When this enters, I will go look for a basic to hand, another forest. I will crack Terramorphic Expanse, getting a island, I guess, because I'm looking for forests the whole time. Show. And I'm gonna flip a thing face up. I'll flip a Brine Elemental face up. I'm gonna swing my 5/4 at Jure.
I will take 5.
And that's it, pass turn.
Draw for turn and pass.
You do have a land to play, right, game?
Yep, that's all I can do. Pass.
Draw.
And I will wait to die.
Alberto, you have a 2/3 death touch going at you. If it hits, it deals half damage to your left.
Alright, I'll block it with World Spine Worm. It will die.
Yep.
Your creature will also die because it's a 15/15. I'll make 3 5/5 worms.
Yep.
And I will shuffle this thing back into my library.
And then a base.
At least the 15/15 is gone, right?
Mm-hmm. That was the idea
I
behind
will
it.
play
as I recall.
a mountain. Then I will just tap the mountain and cast a Renegade Tactics. So one of the worms, and I will draw a card. Okay, then Embrace the Unknown will go to exile, and I will pass the turn.
And draw. I will play no land yet. Tap 6 for AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait. I'll play Yavimaya Coast. I will do the Manifest Dread first and then draw the cards. Face down creature enters. I'll go search first. No, I draw first. May search? Yeah, I will not search. It's fine. I'll swing this 5 over at Jure. And I'll swing 3 worms over at Ginger Boy.
15.
And 1 Zimone down at Zhulodok.
I'll take 5.
And then I'll pass. So now you can just untap everything again. It was a one-time effect.
We can play again, boys.
Let's go.
Draw. And for turn. We will tap out for 5. And I'm going to play Blight Herder. Are there any creatures from exile?
None over here.
None over here.
Pass.
Yeah, you only use 1. You need 2 to trigger it, sadly.
Oh, my turn. Upkeep. Draw. Hey, swamp.
You
Pass.
remove a counter from your slasher, right?
Oh, yeah.
Stun counter.
One more and he's back. Ooh.
2 more and he's back. So next
Yeah.
turn you remove the last stone
Last
counter,
one.
and the turn after you can untap.
Ooh, bam. I passed turn.
Okay.
I understand.
Untap.
Not moved away.
Upkeep and draw. First, I will tap 2 mountains to cast Reckless Impulse. So I will exile a Rends Resolve and a Plains. Let's see. Yeah, I will play that Plains to make another Thopter. Tap 2 Plains to cast an Arcane Signet. And then I will tap the Arcane Signet for red, the Plains for just generic to cast Rends Resolve. Once again, it's a Plains. And it's a Soul Ring. Tap a mountain to cast a Soul Ring out of exile. I will make another Thopter. With the remainder, I will tap for a white and 2 generic for an Inspiring Leader. I will swing with all the 6 Thopters at Alberto.
Right. I'll
For
take 18.
18 damage in total. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. First, I will manifest Dread. Put this here, put this here. Not gonna look for lands. I will draw a card from AC. I'll play an additional land for turn. This time I do. I didn't forget. So I'll draw from AC and I will flip. They came from the pipes.
I gotta do it.
I'll tap 7 for a Shriekwood Devourer, 7/5 3-foot trample. Whenever I attack with one or more creatures, untap X lands where X is the greatest power among those creatures.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing at you with a 5/4 Brine Elemental, a 5/5 AC, and 3 5/5 Worms. On attack, I'm gonna untap 5 lands.
Okay, so the biggest is they're all just 5s, right?
Yeah, they're all just 5. So 5/4,
So
5/5, and 3 5/5 trample.
Yeah, I will block one of the 5/5s. Doesn't
And
matter.
one of these that don't have trample.
Yeah, that don't have trample. And then I will take 20, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. And I will go down to 10.
Second main. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to cast the other side here. Experimental Lab. When I unlock this door, I manifest Dread. Then I put 2+1 counters and a trample counter on that creature. I'll draw cards from. They came from the pipes. This has a trample counter. And a +1 counter, so I'll just put this there. I'll pass.
On your end step, before
I'll
he
move to end
takes
step.
his turn, before he takes his turn, I'll tap 4 and cast Insidious Dreams. Additional cost, I'll discard 3 cards from my hand, and then I can search my library for X cards and put them on top in any order, then shuffle. Or shuffle and put them on top. Gotta pick these next 3 cards very carefully.
Yeah, someone mill him. Someone use Millstone. Let's see what he gets.
Tap again. I need to get more mana down for 6.
That's the top 3, and I'm gonna shuffle.
To play Dreamstone Hedron. And then I'm going to tap Dreamstone Hedron for 3, 2, with 1 floating. Go down to 1, counter to draw a card. And after that, I will pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. I'll start off by tapping a swamp to cast Calling the Weak, sacking a creature to add 4 swamps, 4 basic black to my mana pool. So I got 4 black. I'll use that 4 black, 1 more, and the Soul Ring to cast Peer the Abyss. Target player draws half their library and loses half their life. Rounded up. I will target myself. So I will lose 12 and then draw half.
42 cards. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I will play a Reliquary Tower. I should have gained a life, 2 life. Just tap 2, persist, bring back Phyrexian Obliviator,
That's one way to do it.
pass turn.
In your end step, I have a response, I think. Yeah. I'm going to tap 3 here, and then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Convoke for Sword of Calling. I'll go find a creature with 6 or less CMC and put it onto the field. Yeah, I'll get a Shire, Soul of the Wild. So I will manifest Dread. Creature enters, so I'll draw a card. That's it.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Play this Plains out of exile, and I will make another Thopter. Then I'm going to tap 1 and 2 to target the sorcery adventure. Target creature gets +2/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. I'll just do it with this. Because I target Cleon with a spell, I will exile the top card of my library. It's a mountain. 1 to cast Fairy Guide Mother, and I will make another Thopter. 1, 2, and 3 for a Spear of Heliod. Creatures you control get +1/+1, and my tokens get +2/+2. Swinging all out with the Thopters at Alberto. Cleon.
I'll take 36 damage and die.
Damn.
Cleon will swing at Ginger Boy. It's
Because I had a
Flying?
couple of flying creatures, but they were all bigger than 6, sadly.
Yeah, this one is flying for now, just until the end of the turn.
GG.
It's a 1/2/6 with double strike.
So, no, is that commander?
No, that's not commander.
Alright, taking 12.
I should have put 1 Thopter your way, but I will pass the turn.
Oh. You know, 2 life ain't much to work with.
Oh, is it my go now?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Doing
dead.
prayer.
Indeed.
Land for turn.
I got Toptered on.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
Toptered on.
I'll tap this for 3 with 1 floating to play Iron Crag. I will then tap Iron Crag with the 1 floating to sacrifice this, draw another card, play Solemn Simulacrum, search for a land, put it into the battlefield. Tap. So I will pass turn. This is the worst this deck has ever done.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Combat. 2/3 Death Touch and 5/5 Phyrexian Obliviator Trample at Jiri.
I will block.
On if
sorry.
anything deals damage to this guy, you have to sack that many permanents.
I will block with Nalaar to your Death Touch creature, and the Fairy Guide Mother will block your Phyrexian.
Alrighty, so he will die, come back with 2 counter, Obliviator,
He just gets rid of 1 thing, literally.
So I sack 1
Yeah.
thing
and take 4.
and take 4 indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will sacrifice. Let's see. Let's just sack a land.
I will start off with two more mutilate. All creatures get -1/-1 for and turn until for each swamp I control, which is 4. I think it's -4/-4.
Okay.
If it resolves, these guys will die.
Solemn Circle Macron dies. I get to draw a card because it died.
And because
Like
Demonic Ruckus is
5.
put into a graveyard, I will draw a card.
Tap 1 for Dark Ritual. Use that 3 and 1 more for a Crypt Ghast. I'll tap 2 more, extorting Vicious Rumors. So each opponent will discard a card, lose 1 life, and mill 1. I will gain a life, but I'll gain 2, because I'll gain 3 total. Black Spell, Extort, and 1. And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll tap 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many. 4 red and a white to cost my commander. Then I will play this mountain from exile, making a Thopter with haste. 1, 2, 3 for a Lelia the Blade Reforged. It has haste, and whenever she attacks, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. And whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from your library and or graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on her. So I'll go to attacks, and I will swing both of them at Ginger Boy. It's still a 4/4 with flying, and this is a 3/3, but when she attacks, I will exile the top card of my library. It's a mountain. I can play that card this turn, so it won't happen, but because it is entering in exile, it gets a +1/+1 counter. No, 8 in total, because this is saying creatures you control get +1/+1.
Gotcha.
Yeah, then I will tap 2 to play a Mech Titan Core. It's a artifact vehicle, 2/4, and then I will pass the turn.
So I'm tap 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to play Rise of the Eldrazi. This spell cannot be countered. Destroy target permanent. Player draws 4 cards, takes an extra turn after this one, and then I exile Rise of the Eldrazi. So I'm going to destroy. What's her name? Blade of the Reforger. I will draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. I haven't played a land for turn, so now I will play Urza's Tower.
Tron.
I now have 2, so then I will tap 2 for Mind Stone, and I will now go to Instep. I will start my next turn. Untap everything. Hold on, make sure before I do that. 1, 2. I have to discard 1 card. I am going to discard Endless Altus. Untap. Draw. We'll play Rogue's Passage. 4, 5, 6 to bring out my commander. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9 to play Kozilek, the Broken Reality. When I cast this spell, up to 2 target players each manifest 2 cards. I'm going to choose that to happen first. So I'll target 1 myself, and then I will actually, yeah, I'll target myself to manifest 2 cards.
Nobody else?
No,
Wow.
I have to build a board state. This is the first time I can do it. But
I can do it too. We both can do it.
Because Kozilek is a 7+, I get to cascade twice. So first cascade is not something I can do. It's a land. Land. I get to put in a it that betrays. And go to cascade second time. Land. I get to play Echoes of Eternity, which doesn't do anything at this moment. All creatures I have get +2/+2. So I'm going to tap my remaining 5 mana, and I'm going to play the Might Stone, the Weak Stone, because of Echoes of Eternity. I technically create 2 of these, so I get the effect twice. I have to choose one to keep, one to destroy. I'll choose the original. I'm going to -5/-5 your Obliterator.
Pew!
And then I'm going to destroy Jury. I'm going to destroy your commander.
Okay.
Okay, I have a total of 2 mana left.
I guess that's it, because he will extort a couple of things.
Hopefully. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a wheel to do here.
I should have
will go
sent one
to.
Topter to you.
So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to send a. What is it? A 9/6 at Jur, and a 6/7 at Ginger Boy.
Punk!
I will block as well.
Okay. With that being said, I will now pass turn. That finally did thing, but it wasn't enough to kill y'all.
Upkeep, draw. Ah, that's perfect. That is perfect. I kind of should replace my Crypt Gas a little bit. I will play a swamp. I will tap 1 swamp for a bubbling muck. And we're gonna try this. 4 for Dread Return. Turn target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. I'll return. Okay, back. I'll tap 3 for Delirium Skies. Each player discards 3 cards. Trigger off of Karavac. I will exile a black card from my graveyard. I may cast the copy. If I do, I'll lose 2 life. So I'll tap this, float 1 black because they tap for an additional. I'll get 3 more black floating, so I have 4 black floating. 2, use one of these. Heartless Pillage. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Game 1, you can discard 2 cards. I'll make the treasure, gain 1
Artisan
life.
Aclazotz and Meteor Golem.
I will exile Cryptghast and cast a copy of Cryptghast for my last 4. Lose 2, gain 1. Pass.
Stop
1,
Meteor
2,
Golem from hitting the board.
3 for a Chaos Wand. Tap 4. Tap Chaos Wand to target Ginger Boy.
Reveal until I get a instant sorcery.
Instant or sorcery. Yeah.
Village Rites. Attack a creature, draw 2 cards.
Okay. I will sack the Thopter and draw 2 cards just because I can.
I'm pretty sure you could have decked me out.
Yeah, but then you go and shuffle it back in, so it doesn't matter. I will pay 2 to cast a Neighborhood Guardian. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under my control, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And then I have 3 cards remaining, 3 lands. I will pass turn.
Untap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We play Sire of the Seven Deaths. I create 2 copies of that. So I have technically 2 of them. Ignore the horrible drawing on there. First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample,
Oh, that's
Reach,
okay.
Lifelink, Ward 7. So I cascade 4 times.
Mhm.
So.
Now, let's get swing against Okay, I'll block 1 and then I will die.
Yeah, I could block both, but either way, I still die.